Portugal. There's a YouTube show full of fun facts you need to know.
Hola, bon dia, alegria. Munson here with the Good Morning Portugal show, the live stream, the podcast, and the Portugal Club, where we will pop this morning in just a moment to go to Portuguese citizenship test question number 19. And it's not about booze this morning. How are you today? Great evening last night if you joined us for the the D7 renewal special with Gilda and Luciana last night from EI. It was really very good. If you're approaching renewal with your D7, you might like to give that a watch. If you're an Expats Portugal premium member, you can do that in the back office, I think. And you'll certainly be able to watch the YouTube video from Sunday afternoon. And that's after I've put the edit together and uploaded it. But a great job, Gilda. Well done. And Luciana, colleague Luciana. And also the Premium Lounge is very rambunctious and raucous last night. I did suggest that people maybe bring a glass of Portuguese wine. It felt like people brought one or two, maybe three or four. Quite an energetic and lively discussion. Some discussion about a Texan grill that's opened up in Setúbal, possibly. And then all the questions of like, well, it can't really be Texan if it's not a Texan-born person. I think it was very interesting. You never know where the conversation's going to go on a Thursday evening when it's the Expats Portugal Premium Lounge. Right. As you saw possibly from the intro video there, we'll have Claire joining us, Claire McGonigal, talking about organic, free range and local, which I think aptly describes her. And I would like to think me as well. And a lovely little meme that she shared as well about living the good life here in Portugal. So we'll have a chat with Claire. Always good fun. Get your tinfoil hat ready for that bit, and we'll have a giggle together as we comically and humorously look at some of the things that are going on in the crazy world, whilst we try to preserve the beautiful world that we've come to live here in Portugal. Right, I was mixing up my intro videos there. I nearly played you the mailbag vingle. Haven't had a whole load of correspondence, but I guess that's being absorbed. If somebody's got something to say, share, ask, celebrate. They're doing that at the Portugal Club, where we'll go in just a minute. I think we'll start with a bit of music, give everybody a chance to get here. See, it feels like quite a sleepy morning. Beautiful day here yesterday in the Bay, very hot. One of those wonderful, chilly to start autumnal days here in Portugal, giving way to some incredible heat later on in the day. So good morning to you, T-Duck. Good to see you. Bon dia alegria Gumpers with a happy, yes, Venus Day, keeping us in tune and in rhythm with the ancient days of the week and the names thereof. Thank you for doing that. Maybe you need to give us Saturday and Sunday as well. Yeah, request a tune as well. We're going to take it easy. I think we're going to tidy up the memes. So we'll be having a look through all the memes we've been storing up, banking the good ones to the Portugal Club, putting some of the less good ones in the bin, probably only to be recycled in a few months' time when we've forgotten all about them. So we'll be doing that. A bit of housekeeping this morning, a bit of a giggle looking at some of the old memes. And, of course, talking to Claire and playing your music. Now, we had a request that was carried over from yesterday, and that was artist Anne McGarry, who we spoke to, of course, yesterday morning. And her show starts today. And I think I might be able to pop in and see her lovely show. And that'll be great over there in Foz de Relho. And as we look forward to a bon fin de semana here. So, weekend music. We can't play Sexta-feira by Boss AC again, can we, today? But how about a Portuguese request? We haven't played much Portuguese music. I feel like we're letting the side down a bit there. So if you've got a Portuguese request, do let me know. And Mike's in as well. How you doing, Mike? Bom dia, Gumpers. Happy Friday. And Matty, bom dia, alegria a todos. E feliz Sexta-feira. Good to see you, Matty. Adrian was in first, however. Definitely be joyful, for Christ has risen. Seek thee first the kingdom, the Holy Spirit. Pray without ceasing, and all shall be added unto you, i.e. you'll get all you need for eternal salvation and bliss. Well, that's a bargain. Cheers, Adrian, for that. And Sarah Taylor, good morning to you as well. Whomever and whatever you worship this morning, please just worship. Open your heart. Let all the goodness in and out. That's how we roll here on this Friday morning. Thank you. I feel blessed. We had the helmet blessing last Sunday, and I think that has certainly raised the game, taken it to another level. That impromptu blessing for us all there, Adrian. Good morning to you, Sarah. How are you doing? Great to see you. Yes, and yesterday. Excuse me, giggling and making myself cough. Can tell you a little bit about the budgie we've been given. I think we've got a budgie incoming. Yeah, Budgie needed a home, so yes, of course. Carl Munson, the Ark, said yes. And then a dog turned up yesterday afternoon as well. I was driving around late last night trying to find the owner of the dog. I realised who it was. He's out of town, I think, and so the dog has been fostered by... Well, it was quite the... if you're on the grapevine of San Martino de Porto, you'll have seen all of that unfolding last night. What a day yesterday was. It was made of many parts. It really was. Great to see you this morning, Sarah. Right, let's... if you like Leonard Cohen, you're in the right place. If you don't, you might want to go and make a cup of tea or coffee. I can't say I'm a big fan. Anne is... And she was asking for If It Be Your Will... I wonder, is that the same Let It Be Your Will? We seem to have an impromptu religious theme. But then again, all the great love songs can equally be sung to the divine as well as the beloved, right? Whatever the beloved happens to be. I think someone told me that long ago. In fact, it might have been the great Dave Godin. Who? If you know anything about Northern Soul in the UK, Dave Godin, I think, coined the phrase, and he was there in the 60s and 70s importing records into the UK from the United States. He got to meet Marvin Gaye and all the Motown gang. Very important figure. And he knew a thing or two about soul music. And I think it was he who said that, or our mutual friend Alf, who I used to be in the music business with. But yeah, if you listen to a great love song, it can be sung upstairs as well as downstairs, as it were. Let's hear Leonard Cohen and If It Be Your Will. I can't say I'm a fan. Maybe this will change that for me. Come on then, Leonard, when you're ready. And let's see if we've got the settings right for this, shall we? I think we might have, but he's nowhere to be seen yet. Stage call for Mr. Cohen, please. Are you there, Mr. Cohen? Oh yeah, here he is.
If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before, I will speak no more. I shall abide until I am spoken for. If it be your will, if it be your will, let a voice be true from this broken hill. I will sing to you from this broken hill. All your praises they shall ring. If it be your will to let me sing. From this broken hill, all your praises they shall ring. If it be your will to let me sing. If it be your will, if there is a choice, let the rivers fill, let the hills rejoice, let your mercy spill on all these burdens. all your children here in their rags of light, in our rags of light, all dressed to kill. And in this night, if it be your will, if it be your will.
Oh, bit of Carlos Paredes coming in there. I'm sure T-Duck will have noticed. Yes, I've got the segue button selected there. That was very beautiful. I think you're right, T-Duck. A bit slow for a Friday morning. A little bit about Leonard Cohen then. And as I said, it's not somebody I go to listen to. I've got this idea that he's a bit miserable. But I'm sorry to Leonard Cohen fans. But I can see how somebody with an Irish heart would love that tune. Leonard Norman Cohen was a Canadian songwriter, singer, poet and novelist. Themes commonly explored throughout his work include faith and mortality, isolation and depression, betrayal and redemption, social and political conflict, sexual and on the upside, sexual and romantic love, desire, and then regret and loss. So I think he was quite a deep guy, right? Would have watched BBC Two and Channel 4, that's a British joke there, rather than BBC One and ITV mainstream. In the 1990s, the album track Everybody Knows from I'm Your Man and If It Be Your Will, which we just heard there, in the 1990 film Pump Up the Volume, helped expose Cohen's music to a wider audience. Very beautiful. But yes, let's get a little bit more upbeat if you want to choose a tune. We'll chat to Claire in just a moment, actually. And then when we've concluded, when she's sent us into the weekend, we'll hit it with some upbeat music for the weekend, okay? But he introduced the song, that one there, during his world tour in 1988, apparently. The song Everybody Knows also featured prominently in fellow Canadian Atom Egoyan's 1999 film. Yes, Atom, what a great name. Exotica. In 92, Cohen released The Future, which urges, often in terms of biblical prophecy, there we go again this morning, perseverance, reformation, and hope in the face of grim prospects. Well, he was a prophet then, was he not? 3 tracks from the album Waiting for the Miracle, The Future, and Anthem were featured in the movie Natural Born Killers. And he's got that lovely saying, has he not, that this is a terrible misquote, but something like, there's nothing wrong with the cracks in us, it's where the light can get in. So somebody might like to tell me the actual proper version of that. Dog drama as well for Matty. Not picking up anything here apart from chat. We'll try another browser. Have I turned myself off as well there? I think maybe that's your end there, Adrian. Despite farming, it's weirdly confronting when you realize your pet will rip apart another animal unprocessed. Oh, okay. Right. I think we'll talk about these comments with Claire on the screen, and we'll do the Portuguese citizenship test with her as we're going to test her. See if, yes, putting you on the spot. It's a nice, easy one this morning. We've randomised them. No, she's saying to me. Okay, got to press a couple of buttons. Give her a nice big round of applause. And get those song requests ready, okay, for the rest of the show today. All right, that button's pressed. Sorry for the rapid volume change there. Let's give her a nice big round of applause and bring her onto the screen. Hola, bon dia, tudo bem?
Hola.
Well, how excellent to see you. How are you this morning?
I'm great. It's my birthday, so I'm good.
Parabéns a você neste da. Oh! It was going so well. I was going to say nesta data querida, but I think I peaked too early with that line.
I have no idea. Just sing happy birthday. It'll be all right.
Okay, happy birthday to you. Squash tomatoes and stew. You look like a monkey and you live in the zoo. And it could have been worse. I could have said you smelled of poo.
I know. I'm a Chinese monkey anyway, with the Chinese horoscope. I am a monkey.
I was so spot on there, wasn't I?
Yes, you.
Well, happy birthday to you, Claire. You do what you want with your hair. It's your birthday. At least you've got choices. I've got no choices in my hair anymore.
Sorry to laugh. Sorry, that was funny.
Right. Oh, nice big glass of water. Pushing the boat out, I see, on your birthday.
You can't be drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, you can. No, you can. But I'm in charge of dogs and chickens today. So
Are you?
I'm house sitting for my friend who's away. Oh, thank you.
Look at that. Lovely to see you. And talking about organic, free range, and local, which I think is a good description of you, and perhaps the way forward. We must be preserving these principles, I think, not
It's
just
good.
with food, but like how we are and how we're being in life. Right? This is what we came
We
here for.
need freedom. It's
Woohoo!
key essential in life. Freedom.
Yes, absolutely. So not just our food, but our way of
No.
being as well. So what you got? What did you want to say about that?
Say about
Oh,
organic and local.
yeah, and free. I'm lumping them all together because I
Oh,
see it as
and freedom. Well,
yeah.
yeah, we shouldn't be forced into eating GMO food or fake meat by Mr. Kilgate. You know, we don't want none of that.
Here she goes. Right. And
We
we're
don't
lucky.
want any of that. And eat bugs. No, I don't
Yeah,
want to eat bugs, thank you. They contain parasites.
that's
So,
for
and they're adding them to flour now.
oh, stop
You've got
it.
to be.
That's for cyclists and motorcyclists. And the only bugs you should be eating is when you're riding along and one flies in by mistake. I know we've
Well,
all been there.
have you not noticed, Carl? Back in the 70s, when I wasn't driving, I was driving in the 80s, but you used to have loads of flies on your windscreen. Do you
Yeah.
see them now? Do you see them now?
Not so much, not so much anymore. But it's possible. My alternative theory with that is that they've evolved in that short space of time.
I
So they
see. From the
yeah,
70s and 80s, they've evolved into what?
they've evolved into a species that can avoid a fast-moving car coming in their direction.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if it's not just for us, it's not just us that's becoming a really highly intelligent species, you know? It
Okay. Are we really highly intelligent? I fear some of us are not, Carl. Some of us are definitely not. I put
right.
myself in that category, but only
Yeah.
loosely.
Yes. Okay. Right. Well, yeah. No. Fair point. And I'm sure there's. Oh. Okay. Ask Pete Bleach. Where is Bleachy? Is he all right? I haven't seen him for ages. Ask Pete Bleach. His Tesla is always covered with bugs. You see, that's what happens when you buy a white car. Maybe there are more black and grey cars and you don't see the flies. You see, I'm just being devil's advocate here. Devil's
You
organic.
you play that. It's good. It's good.
All right.
I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
All right. But we are lucky here, aren't we? On a positive note, which we like to be here. You know, we can get the organic and we can get the free range and local at the local market.
We
However,
can.
we need a little guide from you because it's not marked up, is it? It's not a big marketing thing. It's not like, going to Whole Foods. You need to seek out the people and talk to them about their growing methods at the market, and that can be done still, can't it?
Well, because you know that Roundup and glyphosate, I used to call it glyphosate is
Glyphosate.
pre- predominantly used in Portugal because they haven't been educated on the bad aspects of it.
All
So
right.
I'm here to educate, and if they take my advice, they do, and if they don't, I just
Okay.
know that this year is the first year I've been able to grow organic grapes. Organic grapes. So I'm making organic wine.
Right. We're all coming round.
Um,
When's that going to be ready?
Probably December.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, and
It's got to age.
so you've got your first crop of, or you didn't spray. Did you hear about what Jason did when he moved
No.
into his area? All the local farmers, the Kinta owners, were keen to
Mhm.
see what his methods were, because that's how it works, isn't it? You kind of you have a little look over the fence, see
Keep up with the locals, yeah.
and what he did was, which I thought was a genius move, rather than be one of these weirdo foreigners who comes in and talks about permaculture and tells the local people what they should be doing because they've been
Totally.
doing it for years. He
Yeah.
put a white suit on, I think, got the sprayer and put water in it, and instead of
Clever.
instead of spraying the grapes with whatever a glyphosate, a Roundup, he was spraying them with water. But he didn't want to stand out. He didn't want to seem like a
Yeah.
new kind of clever
You
dick
could have sprayed them with milk, organic, raw, fresh milk, because that
Yes.
is what you spray them in, because that stops powdery mildew. That's what you get on the leaves, and then it contaminates the grapes and they go all moldy and horrible. But
That's
this
lovely,
year, the
isn't it?
weather's been kind. The weather's
Right.
been really kind in central Portugal. That's why I've got organic grapes.
Oh, okay, that's great. So organic grapes, check. You're going to be making wine with those. Did you say
Yeah.
raw milk? Well, how you get this is a good guide. This is turning into a great guide for anyone who's concerned about coming here and making sure they've got whole foods, healthy
You
foods, real foods.
You've got to really look for it. I mean, they do sell milk in the supermarkets, but if you know a man with a cow, which I unfortunately do,
No, me neither. Right.
but you can find things online. It's very hard. Like the lagar. Okay, we'll go to the lagar. You know where you press your olives.
Is that, are you doing that as well this year?
No, my olives are terrible this year.
Oh,
Grapes are good, olives are bad.
right.
It's swings and roundabouts with gardening. You know, you never can tell. I didn't prune them well last year. I wasn't up many trees last year. This year, I aim to do better. You know, there's always better I can do.
Well, that's how it
So,
goes, though, isn't it? Yeah, you good.
yes,
Good.
it
You
is in gardening. There's a
absolutely. Yeah.
cycle of, I think it's 3 years for your olives. If you prune them, then 3 years later, you get a good crop.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but with your lagar, there is a lagar that actually cold presses, and that gives you virgin olive oil instead of just olive oil that's actually macerated and heated up to extract the oil. So you
Yes.
want a cold press, like a mill that actually grinds it down, and you don't get as much because you can extract as much olive oil, but you do get organic cold pressed
Producing.
olive oil if you
Yeah.
don't spray. And I don't spray mine. Oh, I've lost you. And I did make a video about it, you know, about picking olives and taking them to the lagar.
You did, and the reason we changed on the screen there is because this lagar. We were talking to Carl, who's helping sell this one in central Portugal.
Oh, it's for sale.
It's got a water wheel. Look, that drives the lagar there. If you fancy,
fabulous, and that's just what I'm saying. Cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil, and that is extra virgin because it's not been macerated and heat treated.
And
it's beautiful. Where is it? I might go and see it.
All right, I'll give you the details later on. Now, have you done that? Have you been to the lagar and dipped your pinky in and tasted that oil as soon as it's come off the olives there? Because that must be a wonderful experience.
I have with, but it wasn't organic cold press. It was at my local lagar. Yeah, I did take it, and I got 14 litres many years ago, and I made a video about it. So it's on my YouTube channel.
Which is called what's the fabulous? What's
Fantastic 50s?
I beg your pardon, fantastic.
And I'm still in my 50s today for the next 3 years, so it's all good.
Well done, well done. Parabéns, Claire, fellow Libran as well. So happy birthday! Greetings coming.
I love me a Libra. They're the best. We are the best.
Oh no, I mean they are good,
yes.
but there are
the best.
There are 11 other types of people who might disagree.
No, we are just numero uno.
Right. Extra typical Libran. Extra having weighed it up, you've come to that conclusion. Extra virgin olive oil is not the only way it is pressed, but also depending on the ratio of black and green olives, which influence the.
They do absolutely.
Right.
How much oil you can get out of them. Green tend to be harder, black tend to be softer, and more freely flowing oil out of them.
Right. So you were saying until I interrupted you and changed the course of the conversation.
I don't know what I was saying, Carl. I can't think 2 minutes ahead.
No, that is a problem when we're talking.
It's too early in the morning.
Organic, then. Don't be fooled because we don't have Whole Foods and a big song and dance. Although most of the supermarkets now have a little organic section. Don't be fooled by a lack of signage that you might be used to if you're coming into Portugal. You need to talk to people, don't you? Talk to friends, neighbours, and the market traders.
Well, the soil is predominantly, they use Roundup and glyphosate. I see them in my little hamlet driving around on the tractor with the suits and the masks and spraying things, and it's very sad. But that's their way of life, and it's hard to change what they're used to.
Yeah.
But luckily, in my little patch, I've not sprayed anything. I do put adobe in, which is a nitrogen, but I'm trying to do more organic this year, as in planting with good soil and mature soil and with microbiome, you know, in the soil. You need, and then your vegetables give you nutrients rather than just being nutrient deficient. Because that's what you get from the supermarket. They're nutrient deficient. They're not good for you. The organic might be. But they're charging you a fortune for food that was 100 years ago anyway. in England, my family were farmers, and everything was organic. It wasn't labelled organic; it was just labelled food.
It was just called food, yeah. Well,
Exactly.
excellent. So it sounds like you're recommending, if possible, then is to grow a little bit of your own and put the focus on the
Absolutely.
soil, the environment, the context. Because
The soil is everything.
it is, isn't it? Because it's the same for human beings. You can look at improving yourself, but actually,
Yes.
it's really important to improve your environment in which you're growing, as much as it might be to look at yourself. And that's we do have that sort of preoccupation. It would appear, doesn't it? As we look at the fruit or the vegetable instead of looking at the ground in which it's growing. Same for human beings. So, what are you growing? Tell us what are you growing in that
This
organic?
next year, I'm growing tomatoes, peppers, potatoes. I'm going to be growing my own garlic and onions because that's the base of everything I cook.
Yeah,
Onions and garlic. I
yeah.
just love it, and they're all organic. And I don't know. I'm this year. It's all go in October, November. You know, when I start planting seeds
Okay, so
or
that's when
little
you're growing
sprouting.
season. So it sounds like you've been preparing the ground, making some
Yes.
good compost, because of course, with all your peelings and leftovers and stuff, if they're
Yeah.
organic, that's going into your local food chain there. So you're
Yeah.
in preparation mode at the moment, maybe a little bit of harvest and a little bit of preparation. And isn't that beautiful? You can be in a country where the growing is starting late in the year rather than
I
the
know, it's not
preoccupation in
like
spring.
England when
Yeah.
it's going to freeze in December and you can't grow sod all, you know?
Yes. Yeah. So you
Can't
can
grow
actually,
nothing
you could
in
break
the
the
UK
ground.
without a polytunnel or an estufa, which is a greenhouse. You
Yes.
can not grow a lot. And especially, I come from the frozen north, Cal. I'm a
Oh,
northern bird.
yes.
Carlisle,
Yeah.
up 6 miles from Scotland, which my wee granny was Scottish. So I've got
Amazing.
Scottish, Irish, English, a little bit of English, and
Made of some hardy genes there, I would
and a
say.
mixture, mixture, mongrel. Heine's
Wo
57, and I'm 57 today, so there you
Well,
go.
congratulations on that. We had a lad from Easington on, which you've probably driven through from time
Is
to time.
that, that's northeast
No,
Easington.
not as north as
I'm
not as
northwest.
now, also, something else I wanted to ask you about. I
Hmm.
saw you might have been singing. I didn't know that about you. Are you a singer?
Oh my God, yes, I did.
Right. So
I
tell
am.
us about that. Tell us about that.
I've been
Where did that
I've
come from?
been in two bands, none of which have ever. The first band disbanded, and then the second band I left because we never had a gig. And then I joined a man who was in my first band, and I was his singer for a day because his singer was in England. So I did a turn. I did about 15 songs, and I had 21 of my friends come and watch me, and it was a fantastic
I
day.
bet
It
it
was
was. So
brilliant.
you are an entertainer as well. What sort of music do you do?
I'm very entertaining, Cal.
Yeah,
Come
of
on.
course, of course. But so how was that gig? What were you doing? What numbers did you sing?
Oh God, I haven't got a list in front of me, but I sang one of the songs that I've sent you today.
Oh,
All Right
cool.
Now by Free, Whiskey
Oh,
in a Jar,
yes.
Mustang Sally. Um,
So
I
it's
sang,
classics, classic belters then by the sound of it.
yeah,
And you
Through the
sing all those.
Grapevine, Marvin Gaye. I
Oh,
sang about 15 songs, so it was
all
great.
right.
I had a wonderful day.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so anything else to tell us before you go and celebrate your birthday and have a bon fin de semana? What else do you want to tell us about this organic theme then, and keeping
Well,
our
I
food
want to
nice and
say
clean?
stop using Roundup because it contains
Glyphosate,
glyphosate,
glyphosate. That's
which Bayer and Monsanto, Bayer
right.
bought Monsanto, and Monsanto has just been sued. And a man in America, a grounds person who used Roundup for 20 years, has been awarded £2.2 billion
No
off
way.
in America. Google it.
Really?
And of
Really?
course they've counteracted and said, no, we're not going to pay you. We're going to what's it called when they say no? They've
Counter
tried
sue.
to. Well, no,
Um,
they're not counter suing him. They just putting in
um,
another action. Anyway, I can't think this
oh,
morning.
I see. Okay, yeah, yeah. So they've
Um,
refuted his claims then,
yeah,
but
yeah. They're taking him back to court, and but it causes non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It causes skin cancer.
what's
It
during
causes your ground to be infected for a decade. So
right?
don't use weed killer. There are other things to do. Companion planting is what I'm going to say. So if you
Very
plant marigolds with tomatoes, they will help repel the aphids and slugs and everything. And put copper wire around
Yeah.
your plants,
We've got
and
that
that
here.
stops slugs. Put a bit of beer in your garden, stop slugs.
What a
There are
waste.
many ways. Cover your plants, because oh my God, the birds eat it as well. But it's good to feed the birds. I'll leave fruit on the trees for the birds.
Yeah,
I
leave a little
love
bit.
birds.
Well,
Don't hit on the birds.
they don't come empty-handed. Because they fertilize and they'll do all sorts of other things, and they make our
I
day
just love the birds.
a
Yeah,
massage.
but Roundup is evil, and yeah, Bayer and Monsanto. Try and go organic. It's the best way to be.
All right, so that's just a bigger announcement this morning. Happy birthday to you, and stop using
Thank
Roundup.
you.
Basically,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
like people to
And
stop
try
using.
and grow your own food. Even if you've got a little tub on your balcony, you
Yeah,
can grow potatoes vertically
you can.
and
You can.
strawberries vertically.
Yeah.
If you've got a little tiny patch of land, you can do it in tubs as well. So
We are.
grow some of your own food. It's beautiful to eat
We
your
need
own
a
food.
bumper sticker. Adventurous gardeners do it in tubs, and that is what's been going on here, as it were. Now we don't have much exposed dirt. A lot of container gardening, and
Yes,
last night
absolutely.
my lad harvested some strawberries and raspberries, and he made a
Isn't that
compote.
beautiful?
Well, we buy this pastry from the supermarket now, like
Okay.
a
Ready rolled.
base, yeah, like ready-made pastry,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah, I
then
do that sometimes.
you lay it out, and you've boiled up some apples. You've made a little bit of a puree of apples or whatever,
Beautiful.
and he made a fantastic raspberry and strawberry thing. Bit of lemon juice he said in there, some cinnamon, and we put it on
Gorgeous.
this pastry, and it was delicious, absolutely delicious. And you do feel proud of yourself, don't you, when you've harvested out of your own garden. His mum had
It's an
made
achievement.
beautiful plants out in the garden there. So yeah, and like, as you say, if you've got a balcony, you can do that sort of thing as well.
Yeah,
So
lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumber. That's what I'm going to grow as well. So all
well,
things to make a nice, healthy salad.
okay, yes, indeed, yeah, and just go out there and pluck for yourself. Are you sure you don't want to do this question here just before you go?
Oh
Portuguese citizen.
God, ask me, but I just know I'm going to get it wrong, Anna. Ask away.
The government are not watching. This is not it's not binding.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So don't worry about that. It's number 19, and we've randomised things a bit because it made it look like all we ever talked about was booze on this show. Of course, you mentioned making wine, but what is the name of the traditional Portuguese tile work? Is it A, azulejo? Is it B, mosaico, which sounds more like a booze than tile work to me? Or is it option C, Claire? Would it be, what's this one, fresco? Is it fresco? What do you think?
It's option A, azulejo.
Very good.
It's
Maybe.
okay.
Let's not give the game away there, but I think that's a pretty
Oh,
good guess
okay.
there. All right, I'll get back to you on that with the contact details of your very own lagar and the correct answer for that quiz there. And when are you playing next? When can we see you
Oh,
performing?
that was a one-off. I don't know.
Oh,
It's maybe something's in the pipework, but I can't say anything. Loose lips sink ships. So.
yes, absolutely. We have a monthly gig here. We had some live music last Saturday. It'd be great.
I would
if you
love
could
to come to your monthly gig. Maybe one time I'll just turn up, Carl.
Oh, please come. We have a karaoke anyway, so
know.
you can come and impress us on the karaoke. Very good standard of singing.
I love karaoke.
Oh, well, come and see us. Come and see us. All right.
Okay.
Have a wonderful birthday. A great year ahead.
shall.
Always great fun.
I'm off to the Tasca, a restaurant in
you?
Tasca, and yeah.
Are you treating yourself to a pastel de nata today?
No, not really.
What are you going to have at the Tasca?
Well, no. At the Tasca, I'm going to have alcohol, darling. Alcohol.
Okay, forget food. It's my birthday. All right. Okay. Have a lovely day. And a great year ahead. Many happy returns, Claire.
Ciao.
I'll see you. Oh, and you know what? We're going to play All Right Now, Mate, from Free as well. And now a little bit about the band Free, because I don't think I know anything about Free. I know this tune, though, and I think you do too. Let's go with a little bit of Free this morning. Music all the way until 9 o'clock. So send me the tunes you want. There she stood in the street, smiling for my
Let me tell you all about it now. Yeah. Took her home, yeah, to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game? Are you trying to put me in shame? Baby, I said, slow, slow, don't go so fast. Don't you think that love can last? She said, love, love above. Now it's trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. All right now, baby, it's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right now, baby, it's all right. Yeah. All right now, baby, 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 it's all right. All right now, yeah, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Yes. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Yeah, we're so happy together. Ow! It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Everything's all right. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great finish, isn't it? Ba-dumph. Right. Free and all right now. The choice of Claire there, who is a bit of an entertainer herself. And just finding all these memes. Thank you for that. You've just had a look at that Bayer case. Big fallout. So a great change there. It will look back on that, won't we, and think it was very silly that we sprayed poison on the food to kill things that might be on the food, not thinking that through and ahead. So well done, everybody working on that. And isn't it wonderful? We live in a country where many people are growing their own food still and can grow it in such a way that that Claire was describing there. Who do you think you are? The cat riding the unicorn here. Well, me, of course. More of these, and thank you very much for that little sample of video there. What a beautiful place. It looks like it could be France, doesn't it? Paris, a French palace, perhaps, but no, we're here in Portugal. Can you guess where that is? Right there. Okay, more music to come. Please, I haven't got any requests as far as I'm aware. I think I owe a few songs to a few people that may have fallen by the wayside. Good morning to you, Deagle. Lovely to see you here. In this next 20 or 30 minutes, let's play some music to get ready for the weekend. Hola, bon dia, gumpers from a nippy 7 degrees Belfast. 7th dry, crisp day. A lovely autumn weather over there. So great to see you, Deagle. Lots of love to you. Queen and Convict also in with more doggy tales. I'm not going to read that one out just in case anyone's having their breakfast. But yeah, what a weird sort of animal day it was yesterday. And Sarah saying, yes, that our Garden of Eden here and our tunnel of love can't be resisted by the animals. It was weird how this particular creature just turned up at our house. And as I discovered, I had given this dog a lift in my car before with her owner. It was really great, actually, the way that we put a message out on WhatsApp and Facebook last night to find out who this dog might belong to. And people recognised the dog, knew the owner. I drove up there. He wasn't in, but we managed to drop the dog off at a mutual friend for a little bit of Airbnb action until the boss comes home to pick up his dog. So, yeah, all was well that ended well yesterday. So yeah, choose some tunes for me if you will. I've got some good suggestions here. I think I'm going to go with the Spencer Davis group. But I mean, for example, you could be hearing "Get It On" by T-Rex. You could be hearing some Supertramp. I spoke to somebody yesterday. I won't say who it is at the moment. I think this will be revealed in due course. But they said their first. The first deep sort of spiritual teacher impact thing that happened in their lives was the music of Supertramp. And this particular gentleman wrote to Supertramp, to one of the players, because we were mourning the loss, were we not, of one principal part of Supertramp, Rick Davies, who died at the age of 81. I think it was a couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it? His songwriting partner, Supertramp, British rock band formed in London in 1970, marked by the individual songwriting of founders Roger Hodgson and Rick Davies. So the person I was talking to yesterday said they woke up one night having listened and really felt moved by the music of Supertramp. And he wanted to write a letter to Roger Hodgson to thank him for the impact that he'd made on his life, and was saying, I don't know, we're cut from the same cloth. I could have written those songs. It's amazing. Sent the letter in the post, which is what you would have done in the 1970s. From, I think, California to Nevada, where Supertramp were recording, where they had a studio. Lo and behold, 3 weeks later, Roger writes back saying, well, that's really nice, what you're saying about the music. Why don't you come over and have tea at the studio with me? And the rest was history. They had a great time, and it was a truly moving and foundational moment for this person who I was speaking to. Do you have a story like that? Have you met your heroes? It's not always a great thing, is it, meeting your musical heroes? It can go one way or the other. Do you have a story of that kind that you want to share with us this morning? I think a little bit of Crocodile Rock as well. I was going to play the Little River Band Reminiscing, but it's not upbeat enough for this morning. Let's go with Give Me Some Lovin' then from the Spencer Davis group, shall we, this morning? I hope you're having a great morning. And please, request a tune. Let me know what you want to hear between now and 9 or thereabouts.
Let me in, baby, I don't know what you got.
Well, that was a bit special, wasn't it? Spencer Davis Group and Give Me Some Lovin'. And I will just keep choosing the tunes if you don't. I'm liking the look of Sledgehammer as well. And Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. That sounds kind of Friday-ish, doesn't it? Okay, we're having a little bit of a clear out on the memes in the back office as well. Some funny ones coming up there. What did you make of that? I thought that was interesting just recently. Hold on a minute, where are we? Yes, 5 things nobody has in their home anymore. DVDs. Now, I think I got rid of all the DVDs here. Don't tell Mrs. M because she wanted some of the ones for the kids. But nobody watches DVDs anymore, do they? If everything's on Netflix or some other streaming service. CDs. Now, not everyone can get rid of all their CDs. Don't you just keep sort of 5 or 10 special ones? The ones that got signed or the ones that got given to you by the band or something like that. A filing cabinet, fair enough. Who's still got a filing cabinet here? Who's got a wall calendar? I think some of us might still have a wall planner, mightn't we? Or at least a little bit of paper stuck on a wall somewhere that's sketched out like a calendar. And take-out menus. They are still a thing, actually, here in Portugal. So I think some people will have take-out menus. And I think loving this video. Thank you very much, Tito, for that. Talking of lists, I meant to talk to Claire about this. This was something she posted. I hope she doesn't mind me reposting it here. But according to society, luxury is, and it says a few things. But the real luxuries in life, let's do a checklist. Is slow mornings, freedom to choose, a good night's sleep. Oh, if only. Peace of. I do sleep well. I just don't sleep long enough, generally speaking. Peace of mind. Calm and boring days. These are the flavours of the ice cream of life, are they not? That are well lickable. Being present, people that you love, and people who love you back. Isn't that a lovely list there of the real luxuries in life? Fantastic. Okay, a little bit more music then. I think we're going to go with T-Rex actually and get it on. All right, let's get it on this morning. Bon fin de semana to you, making our way into the weekend.
Upon you, you're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
Say yeah. Very good, Mark Bolan and T-Rex. Get it on there, and yeah, I've got a good tune for you next. The floor filler at the at our monthly karaoke and disco. There you see on the screen the British hierarchy of needs. Cup of tea. That's at the top, actually. Yes, very interesting. Okay, so the cup of tea is the supreme need of the British. I had mine this morning. Cup of tea, a biscuit, a book, and a nice sit down. Ooh, let's have a nice sit down. Cup of tea, a biscuit, and a nice sit down. The book has gone. And then if you've got to choose, it's a cup of tea and a biscuit. Yep. What's it going to be? A rich tea, a ginger nut, a chocolate digestive if it's a really important occasion, and a cup of tea. And still, the bowler hat reigns supreme as a symbol of Britishness. And nobody has worn a bowler hat. It's funny, isn't it? Nobody has worn a bowler hat in the UK, I suspect, for... Well, I mean, yeah, obviously people do wear it, but not to work, not with a brolly and a briefcase and a copy of the Financial Times folded up under your arm. Right, yes, thank you. Before I change the video on the screen, good morning to you, Antonio F., our vizinho português, our Portuguese neighbour. Thank you, mate, for doing so much over at the Portugal Club for us. Really appreciate you. Images, and of course, yeah, returning. Oh, Antonio F., could you choose us an upbeat Portuguese music tune this morning? That would be great. Images there of Kaluja's Palace, says Antonio F. Quite rightly recognised. Yes, we were at Kaluj yesterday. It's magnificent. Hardly anyone there. And Antonio F's been there many times, lived in that town. We enjoyed it very much. Sadly, there were very few people there. Such a beautiful place, and the gardens are spectacular. And pineapple plants in the greenhouse. I believe, says Antonio F., it was the first place in Europe where pineapples were planted by the king himself. Can you imagine? No, bowler hats, not bowl of... Thank you, T-Duck, for that. Right, and you've sent me more video, you say. For some reason, I can't open... WhatsApp has failed this morning. It just can't take the good vibes and the good music here this morning. So I'll see what I can do. Might be able to transfer that in a different way, but no harm there. Those videos, whatever videos you send to me, preferably landscape, and less than a minute, I can share on the screen as a lovely backdrop. I think things are just a little bit slow here with the software. I think I've destroyed another PC, another laptop here. So things are slow to come onto the screen, and they're also... okay, I'm still broadcasting. That's nice to know. Things are slow to start, and also they are now obscuring the screen having got here. I'm going to play some more music until that sorts itself out. I think who doesn't like this? This is an absolute floor filler, as I say, at our monthly karaoke and disco here in San Martino de Porto. Pop this on and everybody's all over it. Fantastic tune. La Belle and Lady Marmalade. Hey Joe.
She said, hello, hey Joe, you wanna give it a go? Gitty, gitty, ya, ya, da, da. Gitty, gitty, ya, ya, here. Mocha chocolata, ya, ya. Your lady mama lie. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Oh my word, the bass line and the horns. It sounds like Kool and the Gang on the horns there. A bit of Jungle Boogie in the background there. Thank you for being here this morning. We don't play enough Stevie. Let's put that right now. Don't you worry about a thing, friends. Bon fils man up. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Ciao, ciao.
Cindy, Mama, you understand that? No. Well, like, I don't understand how you can, because, like, I've been to, Paris, Beirut, I've been Iraq, Iran, Eurasia, I speak very, very fluent Spanish. Todo está bien chévere. You understand that? Chévere. Chévere. Is that right, Mama? Yeah, because I got my shaking room, I'm going to do a little thing. Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. Always reaching out in vain, just taking the things not worth having. But don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, Mama. 'Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. You say your style of life's a drag, and that you must go other places. But just don't you feel too bad when you get fooled by smiling faces. But don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, Mama. 'Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. When you get off your trip, don't you worry about a thing.
I come up, I knock on your door, I ring your bell, no answer.
And we're enjoying a nice lunch with
Meet up. And look who's here.
We just moved.
Good to see you.
When you sat down.
So we'll see you in a week. You'll be here and you'll come to the meetup with us.
Sorry, it's the noise. We're having a great time here. These people here are causing a hell of a ruckus at our meet. Okay. All right, ciao, ciao.